Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to Watching Walford. In today's edition, we're going to go ahead and watch the first episode of Eastenders, first broadcast in 1985. You looking forward to it, Piggy?
Yeah, Dirty Dan's in it, I think.
Yes.
Cindy Beale's in it.
She is not.
Max Brannan is in it.
I
Reese
suppose
is in it.
the angle for doing this is we've recently found a bunch of classic Eastenders, so we thought it would be a good idea to perhaps do another set of podcasts about classic Eastenders. So if you do like the idea, just like the video and comment on it or something. But first, we're going to do a live reaction to the first episode of Eastenders. And then afterwards, we're going to go through and, you know, go through our thoughts and see what happens. All right, you ready to 3, 2, 1?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, play. Fucking hell, see, it has even got the BBC red button. I bet BBC doesn't even have a red button anymore.
I don't think so. Oh, it's the classic intro.
Yeah. Honestly, this intro is probably my favourite Eastenders intro. Not even lying. This one's got a bit more charm to it than fucking... The current one's just really, like, basic.
Yeah. Is this the one with the... Oh, yeah, the kick in the door.
Yeah, kicking the door. You have Dirty Den. You have Ali Osman. And you have good old Arthur Fowler. And there's Reg Cox.
Oh, no.
So Piggy, at what point do you think we figure out who killed Reg Cox?
The next episode.
30 years.
30 years.
As well, not to spoil it entirely, but essentially we learn basically they figure out, yeah, it was probably Nick. But only like 30 years later, till Nick Cotton, like old and a heroin addict, is sat in that chair as Dot like gives him the overdose. That's when we find out that he killed Reg Cox. It's fucking wild,
hell,
mate. It's fucking wild. But they needed a bit of a whodunit. Fucking out early Pauline as well. Sat with Dr. Leg. Dr. Leg's the rich geezer who gave Dot the Irish estate. Also, Pauline's pregnant with a person who's currently on the show. Who on the show do you reckon is about to be born in 9 months?
Fuck, Martin Fowler?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, my thing just buffered. I don't know why it buffered.
Is it back?
No, it's just buffering. I'm 2 minutes and 10 seconds in.
Alright, fucking hell, I'm 2 minutes 30.
I don't know what happened. I broke it.
Tell me when it's good.
I will. I'll tell you when I'm at 2 minutes 30. This will probably be
2 minutes 30. There we go. Mate, it's wild to think that Eastenders has been about for what, 38 years now.
Yeah.
And like to be able to even go back to this time and just see the differences. Although we won't see too many of the characters who are still around. Like there will be Ian, there will be Sharon. Who else actually? I don't think there's too many other people who are actually like still in it now. Which, I mean, fair enough, it has been 38 years. Like, that's an achievement. You're still buffering?
No, I'm back. I'll tell you when I'm at 2:30.
Okay, alright.
I'm just getting Dennis doing the phone call.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm at 2:30.
Lovely. Arthur. Why are you drinking some leftover booze? Come on, mate. He's dead. Yeah, you can also see the fucking state of that house. Like... Out.
Well.
Like, the state of that fucking house.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Where is that set, I wonder, now?
If I had to imagine it, it'd probably been abandoned. Like, I'd imagine the house has been, like, vacated. Let's have a brief look. Oh, there's Lou Beale. Yeah. Lou, Ethel, and Saeed. Apparently, Reg Cox is seen. Reg Cox is seen as one of the show's most memorable characters. Mostly just because he's the point of interest in the first episode, which I guess is true. But out of all the characters we're introduced to in this episode, Reg Cox ain't fucking one of them. Like,
no, he's not.
He's dead. What did he do? He fucking sat in a chair, dead. Yeah. Introduced two of my favourite characters of classic EastEnders. Fucking Ethel and Lou Beale. Saeed's mustache is also a big favourite. Look at that fucking thing.
Lou and Ethel and Saeed?
Saeed, yeah. Saeed's gone in about 2 years, don't you worry. It's... that is Naima, Saeed's wife. Well, arranged marriage, obviously.
Yeah. Turns out she's also a lesbian.
Oh. Also, he looks like yeah. It's Poe from fucking. you seen him? That's fucking Poe from fucking the Teletubbies, little wrapped up in his red little thing, the red little blanket. Oh, glamorous Angie. You gotta love the hair.
Oh, Willie! Willie! Willie!
We want Willie. We want Willie.
Wait, so is Willie allowed in the pub?
Yeah. They also have Rolly as well. A lovely little fluffy thing. I don't remember the breed of.
Wait, so does Ethel work in the pub?
Ethel cleans in the pub, yeah.
Alright.
There's also a lot of casual racism in this show. Like, there's a lot of casual racism, but it was the 80s, so you know. Oh.
I can already tell that Angie and Dan.
Yeah. There's a reason why Den's called Dirty Den. And it's not because he likes to fucking roll around in the mud. Yeah, Den and Angie not really in the best of places.
Oh, is she the little cookie mart or whatever it's called? Like
The corner shop. Yeah, the corner shop.
the corner shop.
The fucking quickie mart.
This came up before the quickie mart. So like, ooh, time travel.
Yeah, yeah, you can already see the dynamic.
So what's the market now? Is that the little shop?
That is the corner shop, yeah. Yeah, Saeed's fucking useless. And Neymar's like, she runs this shit with her eyes closed.
I see they got actual brands here.
Yeah. Couldn't even get away with it, really.
I love the clothes hanging out across the road.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's so 80s. I love it. Fucking hell,
I love the voice
with me. I find it funny. I basically know about 4 or 5 months of fucking 1985, and then that's it. Like, I watched a bunch of this when obviously Brookside episodes was up, but obviously people didn't shut the fuck up about it.
Obviously we're watching this because I have the DVD box set, and I'm sharing my screen with Ash.
Ah,
I love Lou Beale.
Lewis, she's so good.
How long did she last in the show?
I think she wasn't on long. At least a couple years. I'd say she may have been one who left in 89. Nah, didn't even make it to that. Made it to 1988. She was a person who just didn't realise that the show was going to be as big, and is probably went, ah, fuck. If I'd have known.
Is she dead now in real life?
Probably. I mean, if she's like fucking... If she's at least 70 odd. Yeah, she was born in 1914. If she's still alive, something's fucking... Yeah, she died in 2013. Bloody love Lou Beale, though. She's a classic, like, honestly.
Wait, so she nearly lived for 100 years?
Nearly. She died at 98. There we are, the bad boy, Nick Cotton. Here we go. Look at him. He's a bad boy. Look at them tight trousers.
Oh no, what's she gonna do? What?
Bit of racism. Bit of casual racism. Oi, you! It's alright, fucking hell.
The cafe hasn't changed.
No, not really. Alright, these are Sue and Ali Osman.
Oh, Jesus, more racism.
Mate, that fucking pot of beans is famous. Because if you ever had to film a scene in the fucking cafe, it's like, well, just stir the beans a bit, and like, it'd be like stirring the beans like the whole scene. Just like yeah, there we are, stir the beans.
Oh, here's Lou Beale, I think. Oh, fucking hell. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Like I said, it's the 80s, man.
For people who might know, no, repeat. Fuck.
Oh, there we are, Kathy and Pete. Ian's dad.
Where's Ian? Come on, show us Ian.
It's mad how Kathy's still on the show.
It is.
It's also still wild to think that like they could actually make a living selling fruit.
Yeah.
Like
in the 80s.
that's nuts. It's ridiculous. Like, how's that happen? They have to fucking buy a house selling fruit. Also, I guess clarify. Obviously, Kathy left for like a good 13 years or something. Like, she hasn't been there the whole time, as we know. Yeah, obviously Lou's kids are Pauline and Pete. Might be another one, but I've forgotten. Mate, the baby's balding. Look at him.
Where is that baby now? He must be in his mid-40s.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you can also kind of see their personalities. Sue's obviously a bit headstrong. Is gonna tell people if they're being fucking wrong. And you wanna know who you don't tell is being a hypocrite? You don't tell Lou Beale she's being a hypocrite. She'll fucking spark you out. Like, a hypocrite? Me? One thing you'll also later know is that Sue's a fucking tragic character, honestly. There we are. Here's them all. Ian, Sharon, Michelle, and Mark.
Fucking scaling.
I remember when Ian could grow hair. If there's one character who they absolutely ruined, the one who plays Michelle, obviously the one who's folding the sheets with Pauline. She essentially went, you know what, I'm good. Fuck this. I don't want to be on. I don't want to act anymore, and just start directing stuff and producing stuff. And like they've never. They recasted Michelle in like 2015, and it was just shit. Like. There we are. Lou Beale still moaning. Hold on, that's a bird with her tits out in the fucking... on the bar.
Is it censored?
No.
Fucking hell.
Ah, Sharon is... Is Sharon the campiest person on the square?
Willie is. Look at him. Look at Willie. Look, he's stealing the show.
They also have a wholesome friendship though. Like they've been through some shit together, you know, like.
Who, Lou and Ethel?
Lou and Ethel.
Oh,
They've been through the war. Both of them.
Willie was trying to escape. I don't know if you've seen that. How much do you think they paid the dog?
I don't know, mate. It's just like I'm pretty sure they wrote in the book that they essentially they decided to judge like Ethel off of like this one woman they saw like in a pub, like smoking, down in pints, and like dog in one hand, pint in the other, just absolutely just shit talking everyone. Like I do have the like EastEnders inside story book, but you know me, I'm bad at reading, so it's.
I need to buy that book.
It's a cool book. There we are. Yep, them telling Pauline and Arthur, you're just gonna have to tell Lou that you're pregnant, mate. Like it's. They're obviously terrified because it's Lou.
Sorry, I went off the thing, sorry. I'm at 20:02 or 04.
Okay, I'm at 20:27.
I'll let you know when I get up to it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just wild how this one feels a lot more like it's a home, you know. Like it feels like an actual like square. Where like everybody talks.
20:27.
Okay. Oh good. You know, this actually feels like there are. This feels like this is lived in. Normally, Stenders, you know, some people go years without chatting to like, let's say Phil. When was the last time Phil chatted to fucking Whitney? You know.
I hope that kettle wasn't hot when they were filming the scenes.
Yeah. Nah, definitely not.
Because could you imagine like, during the scene he just accidentally spilled the hot tea?
Fucking hell. Oh, sorry. Miss Silk Knickers. classic.
Who's the lad with the weird hair?
That is Mark Fowler. Honestly, he didn't really do much till he was recast. Like he's kind of just like a wayward like boy. He just kind of he doesn't do much as far as I remember. Until obviously he comes back and there we are. They've told Lou.
You can tell it's the 80s with that wallpaper.
Oh, yeah.
There's the toilet roll now.
God.
Go on, Lou Beale.
I love her so much. She's genuinely one of my favorite like matriarchs. Like she just gives out to anyone for everything. It's so good. And just remember, this is who Pauline becomes. It's fantastic stuff.
Doggy.
Yeah, also the Vic is fucking huge. Like it's like a double bar.
Yeah, they shortened it, didn't they, when it was burnt down?
Yeah, like it's absolutely huge.
It's huge until like 2010, isn't it?
I don't know.
The tits on that one.
All right,
Fucking
Vicky,
hell,
come on.
You can poke an eye out with them.
I'm just from. Oh wait, I know what the duff duff is. The eyebrows on Dr. Leg are absurd. He's got some caterpillars on him.
He does. Oh, really? Willie looks so comfy there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He nearly fell. Poor Willie.
Fucking headbutts him. Pete's useless too. Over the bar.
Fucking hell, Den fucking hopped that bar, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fuck, I need a rewind on that. Theo, rewind on that.
Locked out. Got. And through the glass. Duff, duff. There we are. Oh. Now, after watching that...
What?
I'm just saying, now after watching that, yeah. I feel like you can see why Eastenders was then immediately very successful. Like,
hold on, I need to have a look. I need to have a look at this fucking hop of the bar again.
He nailed it, to be fair.
Imagine he twatted himself. It wasn't a good headbutt from Dirty Dan.
No, no.
He fucking leaped over that thing.
He did.
Fucking hell.
But yeah. So your initial thoughts on the first episode of EastEnders, Piggy?
Oh. 10 out of 10 Willies. No?
Carry on to the serious one.
I found it pretty good. It's interesting to look back on EastEnders. The fucking line where Lou Beale says, "Imagine being found by an Asian person." Like,
just
how
like some world it is when them Asians tell you. Oh fuck! Come on, Lou.
Like, this is probably going to be clipped out of context, like or repeating of it. But man, like, could you like how someone sat there writing that script and went, you know, it'd be funny, lads.
I mean,
casual racism.
It is the 80s, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just part and parcel. Like now when there's racism, it's part of this like whole like racism storyline. You know, like it's a whole like it's a social issue storyline. Nah, it's casual. Yeah, that's just part and parcel. Really, like, man, like it's such a good first episode as well. It introduces all of the key characters. Like, who's Den? He's a bit sleazy, but you know, he's still lovable, isn't he? You got Lou, the bloody East End matriarch, and like powering that family's important. You know, it's all about family. It's just, I just love it so much. Like, I've got such a fond spot in my heart for the like classic EastEnders. Mostly just the first bit of the like 1985, because that's all I actually managed to watch. Like, I watched about 50 episodes in the span of like 4 days, and I'm like, yes, yes, in my veins. But I truly look forward to, if we do go ahead with a podcast, to actually give myself a reason to rewatch more old EastEnders. Yeah. Are you? Would you? Does that immediately make you want to watch some more?
It does. I'm pretty excited for it. I want to see where we go from here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Like we've seen the bases, but now we need to actually, like, you know, now we need the actual storylines to start. You know.
And I need to see the behind the scenes of how many times it took Ben to hop over that banner.
So I suppose anything else to say before end this out.
It's amazing, like how Ethel nearly dropped Willie lots of times. Like, I don't know if you've seen, I don't know if you've seen it, but like the one where like he's on her lap and she slightly moves, he nearly slips. Oh, it's great seeing Ethel, because if I could bring any character from the past to present, not only Ethel but her Willie.
Of course. Ethel, it's just there are the characters that aren't gonna be the main focus, but get their screen time, and I feel like that's something that kind of is sorely missing in like current EastEnders. If I had to like say one thing, like there is no character that like compares to Ethel. She will gossip, she will say, "Where's my Willie?" and then there we are. That's your fun. That's your comic relief. Like, she didn't even need another person to have the best on-screen partnership. She's had a dog. That's just oh.
We need to find the episode where Willie gets washed.
Yeah, we definitely will. That episode is getting a full episode. But regardless, if you enjoyed us going through classic EastEnders, don't you worry, as we do aim to be doing a classic EastEnders podcast.
To clarify, I don't know when this is going out. If this is going out after Love Island, then actually don't worry about this message. But if it's not, we will start it when Love Island finishes. But if Love Island has already finished at this point and nothing makes sense of what I just said, don't worry. But if this goes out while Love Island
essentially
is airing,
likely start around August time, probably.
Yeah. You will get definitely you will get a lot more near Christmas, as there's not much we could really talk about EastEnders for Christmas. Oh, top 10 characters to die under a Christmas tree. Number 10, Ethel. Number 9, Willie. Number 8, Dan.
But I suppose, like you said, I personally have really enjoyed going through the first episode, and I do look forward to just, when you want to do something anyways, but you just have to give yourself a reason. Just like, oh, you you've eaten you've eaten well today, but you see that like apple pie and custard in the fridge, and you're like, well, it'll go off tomorrow. Ah, well, no. Ah, god damn it! I gotta. That's how I feel about doing a classic EastEnders podcast. So, if you do want to see it, tell us in the comment section down below. But I've been Ash from Watching Walford, and I've been joined by Piggy.
Where's my Willie?
Where is Piggy's Willie? I don't want to know, I'll be honest, mate. We will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Let us know where Piggy's Willie is. Thanks.